Let's start the story in Palpatine's office, where Mace Windu successfully disarms Palpatine. Anakin watches as the blue lightning cracks from Palpatine's fingertips as Master Windu puts in all his effort to block. But it's too much for Palpatine, and he's too weak. Anakin thinks what to do. He needs Palpatine to help save his wife, the person he cares about most. He has no other choice but to save him. He'll act against Master Windu. He's made up his mind. But as he's thinking all of this, contemplating his actions, Mace acts too fast and swings his blade down on Palpatine, killing him, and turns to point his lightsaber towards Anakin. He tells Skywalker he sensed his betrayal through the Force and acted quickly before he could do anything. Anakin was going to attack him and save the Sith Lord. The dark side has tainted him, and he's failed the Jedi Order. He tells Skywalker he's unworthy of being a Jedi and to forfeit his lightsaber. In Anakin's rage, he ignites his lightsaber and pushes Windu out of his face, and the two stand across each other, weapons drawn. Before we begin, let me introduce the sponsor of this video, Surfshark. In a galaxy far, far away, you need more than just a lightsaber to protect your online universe. Whether you're streaming the latest Star Wars shows, gaming with your Rebel Alliance, or sharing your legendary Force skills online, Surfshark VPN is your personal deflector shield, safeguarding your data from the Imperial Security Bureau. Fast as a Millennium Falcon, it lets you game without lag, download at hyperspace speeds, and stream uninterrupted from any corner of the galaxy. With Surfshark VPN, you can virtually put your laptop or mobile device anywhere around the world without actually being there. This has been perfect for me, who lives in the lower hemisphere, and now I can enjoy the benefits of American and UK Netflix. Think of it as if you're on Tatooine, but want to access the Coruscant news. All you have to do is turn on Surfshark and you're ready to go. With Surfshark, you're no longer just a rebel, you're a smart rebel. Your data stays as hidden as Yoda on Dagobah. Star Wars fans, join the Surfshark Alliance, your force against online threats. Purchasing a 24-month VPN plan is seriously one of the best options you can find out right now, and they're even offering 3 months extra. Just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link below in the description and use my promo code Folklore. And did you know, it has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? And may the Surfshark be with you. Windu urges Anakin to back down, but the foolish Skywalker is too arrogant for that. He now has no way of saving Padme, and it's all Windu's fault. He charges at the Master, and the two engage in a fierce duel. Anakin's raw strength initially gets the better of Windu, forcing him over multiple times and kicks him out of the office. The fight continues down below, Windu telling Anakin he's betrayed and failed the Jedi Order, only making Anakin more angry and empowering him. The fight returns back to Palpatine's office. Windu's vape-head is growing stronger, drawing upon his inner darkness, controlling it and channeling it towards Anakin. They clash back and forth ferociously, and the skill shown during this duel is unparalleled. However, Anakin's arrogance gets the better of him and charges at Windu, thinking he can overpower the Master with raw strength alone. But he leaves himself open to a counter, and Windu, the Master Dueler, would never miss this opportunity and pierces Anakin's chest with his lightsaber. After the death of Anakin, the clones rush in and see the Chancellor dead. They arrest Mace Windu and escort him out of the room to the prison. Windu agreed and followed orders, as he knew it would be easy to prove his innocence. However, little did he know, Palpatine had a plan for this just in case. Yoda, Ki-Adi-Mundi, and Plo Koon visit Windu in jail, who tells them about Palpatine being the Sith Lord they've been looking for, and he was successful in killing him. He tells them to look at the security footage. All the evidence is there. However, Yoda tells him it's all been completely wiped from the Senate database. Mace looks shocked, and Mundi tells him the Senate does not believe his story, that it's his word against theirs, and they are not happy. The view of the Jedi in the eye of the Republic is the worst it has ever been, and now one of them has killed the leader of the Republic. It looks like Windu's gone rogue, killed the Chancellor and fellow Jedi, including Anakin Skywalker, the hero of the Clone War, the one who killed Count Dooku and turned the tide of the war in favor of the Republic. It doesn't look good for Mace and the Jedi. They question why he killed Skywalker and tells them he had no choice. The boy was going to save the Sith and then turn his blade on him. He tried to reason with Anakin, but his arrogance got the better of him. But no matter how you look at it, It's against the Jedi code, and he's attacked and killed a fellow council member. He could have defused the situation, but his grudge against Skywalker got the better of him. Yoda believes Mace Windu about Palpatine, but he cannot forgive him about Anakin. But now is not the time to worry about that. There's no evidence Palpatine was a Sith Lord, and if they don't act fast, the Jedi are in trouble of losing their position in the Republic. The council meet and discuss how to save the situation. They know Darth Sidious was the Sith Lord behind the Clone War, and Darth Tyrannus, or Count Dooku, was instrumental in the creation of the Clone Army. They knew it all, but they had no proof Palpatine was indeed this Sidious, and thus no way to prove the Jedi's innocence. They had to resort to desperate measures, and Yoda puts forth an idea. To completely sever ties with Mace Windu, remove him from the Jedi Order, and blame his actions on one man, rather than the whole Order. To kick him out publicly, and thus the Jedi will not receive blame for what he has done. They discuss this with Windu, who sees it as the only way, and is willing to pay this price if it means the Sith are gone forever. Mace undergoes his trial in the Senate courts, and is deemed guilty of murdering Chancellor Palpatine, and is sentenced to life in prison. There is no conviction against the Jedi. However, now that the war is over, they will have to redeem how they're viewed by the people of the Republic. Obi-Wan is broken after the recent events. Anakin was his brother, and he was murdered by a fellow Jedi who claimed he'd been tempted by the darkness. He didn't know what to believe. He's lost everything: his master, lover, and now brother. He goes to visit the person whom he knows would be just as broken as him, and he enters Padme's apartment. They chat for hours, and Obi-Wan asks Padme all the questions he wanted to ask Anakin so many times. He learns of their marriage, love, and the children on the way. This brings Obi-Wan to tears, but now he knows what to do. He leaves the Jedi Order, much to the surprise of the Council, and decides to move away to Naboo to live with Padme and help raise the twins. He vows to uphold Anakin's legacy in his children, maintaining their balance in the Force and not let them stray down the dark path. He'll train them as if they are his own. Ahsoka learns of Anakin and Padme's children, and spends a lot of time with them on Naboo, just as distraught as the others over Anakin's death. She blames herself, that maybe, if she stayed in the Jedi Order, she could have saved him. She continues to live her nomadic lifestyle, following the will of the Force and helping the people of the Republic where she can. Obi-Wan stays with Padme on Naboo for years, helping the twins grow up and learn about their powers. They got along well together, and Obi-Wan was built to be a father. The pain of Anakin's death remained, however, Obi-Wan pushed to move past it. Padme and Obi-Wan had a lot in common. They were similar ages, bonded over many things, learnt a lot about each other, and began to see the other as more than friends. The inevitable happened. The two fell in love, and Padme became remarried to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kenobi slowly outgrew his fundamental Jedi teachings, and realized his love for Padme was not something he could control. Together they would have many children of their own, brothers and sisters for the twins, all strong in the Force. However, they would never forget the man, Anakin Skywalker, whom they both held very dear, and shaped their lives significantly. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to check out Surfshark. All their links are in the description, or check out the pinned comment. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the rest of mine on the channel page, and I'll see you all on Wednesday.